just leave. It's just one dance from you.
Good stuff you've been cooking.
How the song came about was during COVID times. This other day I was just chilling and I was watching this other movie where they were talking about kings and queens, and it just made me realize that everyone on this planet is a king in their own right and queen in their own right, you know. So when it hit me, I came up with this whole concept of like, so what would happen if a king is to meet a queen and the queen is not going to say I'm on a much superior level, if all of us would recognize each other as kings and queens without looking down upon each other, what would happen? So as I sat down, I had a rhythm that a brother of mine had just sent me. I just came up with a concept, you know, and after playing it back, it made so much sense, the whole element of like, we could all be happy, you know, like if only we would look at the next person as an equal without looking down upon the people that approach us or the people that we approach. So basically, after doing the whole song, when I listened to the demo version, I felt like it needed a female voice. It needed a female side of things, a female side of actually a female opinion when it comes to the situation like this. But basically someone who would also look at things my own way, to say, yes, you're a queen, you're beautiful, you've got all these things that you have, be it material possession or also the beauty. And if I approach you, are you going to approach me from where I stand, my status, or you're going to actually say, let me give you a chance, you know? So with that said, we started searching for someone who could fit that description and someone who could actually be able to look at things my way. And we checked a lot of people up until we came to Lolly. Lolly was different, you know. There was some soul to her, you know, like she was so soulful. I remember watching her playing the piano and she was singing a different song, and I'm like, damn, there is a soul, like there is exactly what we're looking for, you know. But I wasn't really sure if she was going to get down with the sound that we had and also the whole concept that we had. So we had a meeting with my whole management. We pitched the whole situation and be like, okay, we're trying to, and she was down with the whole idea, and she was like, no, don't worry, give me a couple of days, let me write something. She wrote something and sent me a voice note. I remember the first time I listened to it, I was like, damn, okay, angels do exist, you know. And I fell in love with the voice as well, the message as well, and everything. Like, she knew how best to complement my vocals and to add the missing link into the song. Then after that, I sent the audio to my team, and everyone was like, damn, this is it, let's put some energy to it.
Huh?
The sun will rise over the...
Yeah, can we start from the top? From the top. Yeah, from the top.
Hi, I'm Lolly, the female vocalist on this track. I remember being approached by Don a few years back as a very newbie vocalist, as I can say. Don and Nikom approached me asking whether or not I'd be willing to write a part to their song that they had already created. Of course, I was totally keen after listening to it. I put my own spin on things, trying to give a female perspective to the already written song and try to complement his side of the narrative within the song. What we came up with was, first round was great.
But as you know, for every great thing that you always try to build, there's always negative forces that are always trying to shoot it down. So we went through so many challenges in trying to get the song together. I think it, to where the song is, it has gone through more than 8 different producers, you know. And the last one we said, you know what, we both musicians, we both creatives, come through, let's create. Bedroom studio, everything, and then we did it, sent it to the engineers again, sent it to someone again to remake the beat and the mixing. And when we listened to it, we were like, wow, you know. So when we're looking at this song, we know that it's a song that will connect with different people, different situations as well, you know. And I'm just hoping that whoever is watching this video is also going to fall in love with the song the same way that we.
Can we start that again, but from the bridge? Thanks. Perfect, thanks. But as things happen, we had to re-record. I believe that every great challenge leads to a better outcome. So you grow as a person, you grow as an artist, and I believe that Don and I did so. We were re-recorded, and I believe that the final product that we came up with was absolutely magical. So we hope you fall in love with this song the way that we did, creating it and recreating it. I think this song brings a level of understanding to both men and women, trying to realize that we're both equal within our own right, that we all have strengths and we all have weaknesses, and that men and women both play a part within that, in that dialogue of the dance, of learning one another, of approaching one another. It's always a dance, it's always a dialogue that you have with someone. And it can't be one-sided, it has to come from both ends. So it was trying to write a part that would complement that dance, that would bring you to that feeling of when you get to know someone, that excitement of when you get to know someone, and that even the first time your eyes meet, that excitement, that exhilaration that you'd feel from across the room. So we hope that you guys dance to it and fall in love with it and fall in love to it. That's me.
Mutapa Prince again. Oh, Mutapa Prince again. Oh, hey my queen, what's your name? I'm the Don from Mutapa land. Hey my queen, what's your name?